Hey friends, it's always good to come back and talk with you guys again. And I'm going to talk to you today about 12 Dates of Christmas. Remember, I am talking about season 2. It is on HBO Max. And let's jump right into it. A lot doesn't really happen in this episode to actually talk about. But it starts out with them going on their throuple date. It's where they take the last two contestants, of course, and they go out on a date. And the leads, they kind of get into it a lot about asking these people some serious questions because this is the last date before they have to choose someone to take home for the holidays. And I think they really hits the nail on the head with asking some of the questions, and it gives them, and it happens earlier in the day, so it gives them a lot of time to think about what's going on that happened on the date when they get back to the chalet. So once they do get back to the chalet, of course, then now the people that are dating the leads, they got enough time to ponder and think over like some of the things that they want to say. And I definitely can relate to Brooke when she pulls Danny aside and talk to him. But I can relate to her when she pulls him aside and talk to him, because she's one of those personalities that is not as big as Nikki, but any personality can stand out in its own way, whether they're small subtle movements or somebody just putting on a 3-ring circus. Let's be clear about that. But what I don't like with Brooke is that she compares herself to Nikki's confidence, in that it's not that she doesn't have her own. In my eyes, maybe she doesn't feel like she do. It just takes confidence just going on one of those dating shows. But her comparing herself to Nikki's confidence and just making it seem like, oh my gosh, she's gonna win because she like puts everything out and up front there. I don't know, me myself personally, I'm sure Nikki's a very nice woman, but I'm not a huge fan of hers, and the way that I don't know if it's putting on an act, but in the way that she's portrayed, well, she can't portray herself, she's herself, and the things that she like, I don't know, maybe she is that passionate. They tend to say that she leaves her heart on her sleeve. Maybe she does. I don't know. But I don't want Brooke to count herself out, and it just seems like she does that, and she definitely shouldn't be comparing herself to anybody else. Let's just get that said and done. So Amanda feels like that Hannah is pulling away from her, and you know what, it was kind of obvious. I mean, and at some point in time, Hannah does confess in her confessionals that this is happening because of I forget the reason why she because she took Brianna on an overnight date. Here's the thing, you're on a dating show, and I get it. You want to be chose for everything, especially if you seem like you're the one that's in this person's forefront. You do not want to feel left out at any second. But she didn't know the girl. The girl just got there, it seems to us, in like, I don't know, 2 or 3 hours. So I guess she did want to get a little time to know her. She didn't know anybody else, and she was coming there to date Amanda. I understand why they all chose the newest person, because they wanted to get more time with them. These people had been there already for days, if not a week. So anyway, if she wants to say that that's the reason, okay. And we already talked about everybody expressing themselves. They're trying to get down to the nitty gritty, because it's like, what, if you don't put it all out on the line now, and they often feels like, just like Brooke did, like they like one over the other, because now there's only 2 of them. I hope all of them said whatever it is that they needed to say. All right, gift giving / elimination day is here, and Amanda, she picks Hannah, and I kind of figured she would. She won again. Oftentimes, especially when the relationship starts out good in the beginning, usually the longest person that you had enough time to spend with, you end up choosing them unless something really drastically happened in the time that a new person has come in. So no surprise there. Panay picks Winston, And you know what? I was kind of 50-50 on him because I know he wanted to pick somebody that was out of his comfort zone that he don't usually date. And I don't know if Panay was a serial dater before. And if it's not working out for him, you know what? I say go for it. Try something new. I forget the other guy's name, but they seem to be more compatible to me when you watch them in the show. But you know what? It's not over yet. We'll see what happens. And then of course Danny chooses Nikki. You know what? I was kind of surprised there because Nikki, even like I said, she can be as confident as she want to be. I don't know, there's just something about her that doesn't seem genuine. And maybe it is all genuine, but to me, it doesn't seem that way. And I don't know, I'm just not Team Nikki. And I definitely was rooting for Brooke, but he chose her and that's that. So Brooke makes a dramatic exit, and not dramatic as in she's running around fighting everybody, but you know, actually I was looking down and blink, but I could see her kind of like grab her face and walk out of the room because she was crying. Because of course, you know, you get to the end and of course you want to be chosen. But anyway, nevertheless, that's what happens. So all of the three contestants and the three leads, of course, the people that they chose, they're in there, they're kind of talking a little bit. And Danny excuses himself to the restroom. And maybe he was on his way to the restroom. I don't know. I truly hope that he was running after Brooke. And she's outside, she's doing her confessional, and he comes out and she pretty much stumbles almost to a fall, and he says some things to her. She asks him she asks him what he's doing out here, and of course he says a little something that I don't know if we can hear if they put it in subtitles or not, but anyway, he comes into her and of course he's saying things in her ear and this, that, the other. And you know what, I am living my best life right now because I'm hoping he tells her that he made this huge mistake and he wish he would have chosen her. Well, the show fades to black and it goes off. I couldn't even go on to the next episode, friends, because I need to savor this a little bit more, because if that's what happened and he needs to tell Nikki that he no longer wants to take her home after he already chose her, like, comment, subscribe. If you want to hit the notification bell, whenever I post a video, you would be notified. Hey friends, if you loving this series, you don't even have to make a comment if you don't want to. Just give it a thumbs up for me in the comments. You don't have to write a word comment. I always want you to comment, but just give it a thumbs up. Let me know how you're liking it, and I will see you guys in the next video. Be safe out there.